Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to Knitistry Knerds Podcast, episode 36. I'm Caytee.
I'm Michele.
We're so glad you're here. If this is your first time, welcome.
Thank you.
If it's not your first time, you
God
might
bless.
want to be seeing a therapist for that.
We do.
Welcome. We are both high school teachers in the upstate of South Carolina who
Science teachers.
love to knit and do all the yarny things. And we have our lovely mascots, Earl the Erlenmeyer.
And Rhonda the round bottom.
Thank you.
And I fell off the screen, but that's okay.
It's okay.
I gotta get in my chair straight.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
We're
There
good.
we
We're back. And we're back.
I don't know how good it is, but we're here. It's been one of them days, people.
It's been 2 weeks. Happy February.
Happy February. Today's February 1st. Thursday, February 1st.
Everybody says
What
January's a
happened
long month.
to January? It went by so
But
fast.
I think it went by fast. Everybody's like, January's so long. No, it was
I
like,
kept seeing the 1,000 days of February, and I'm like, what? Mine lasted 2 days.
yeah,
That's what it feels like, anyway.
it does, for sure. So, but yeah, we've been,
Yeah, I never even got the whole month planned. I never even got my calendar filled all the way
you know
out.
what? It's all good.
It was crazy.
You did the things you need to do, right?
I guess January's gone. I can't do anything about it. So. Whatever.
Here we are.
Here we
Michelle's
are.
trying not to hit the table.
I'm trying. I just did, but
Well,
I cushioned it with a
cushioned
sweater,
it, so.
so I'll try not to. I have a note. Don't bound the table.
We are trying. So
And really, we are.
we do love when you guys give us suggestions or let us know how things are going because we can only do so much from our end. So if you see something, what's the old saying? You see something, say something. You hear something, say something.
Yes.
Let us know.
Yes, true. True that. Okay, so
I don't think anything crazy's happened in the past 2 weeks that
no,
I wanted to talk about.
just we've been teaching. I have a broken tooth.
She did break her tooth.
I had a broken tooth, so I have a temporary crown. Not fine, especially not thinking about going back and getting a permanent one.
Yeah, I don't think about that.
But it's better than having a broken tooth.
Yeah, you can eat now at least.
Yeah, on this side, which actually we discovered there's one over here that needs a crown too. So it's kind of a what can I eat kind of thing. But it's okay. It's going to be all better after I get it all fixed. I'll be poor, but I can eat again.
Yep.
So anyway,
Yeah,
but that really is the
biggest thing that's happened.
yeah.
We had a crazy weekend, but that's not here nor there. It's just crazy weekend.
It's crazy. It's just life.
Life, yeah. I think that's
Just
the
life.
best way to put it. Yeah, so
Just
let's
life.
stop being down on everything and we'll be happy now.
We're always happy because we get to knit.
That's right.
We did have a teenager. We impressed a teenager yesterday.
Yes, we did.
With our knitting. I mean, that doesn't happen every day that you can say you impressed a teenager.
That's very true.
But of course, she's not a normal teenager. She's running for state office in the Beta Club, which is an honor society. And it's started in South Carolina, so it's really big in South Carolina. I don't know how widespread it is.
I don't know.
It used to be just in the southeast, and I don't know how far it's gone from there.
So she's going for national.
I used to do it. Yeah, I used to do that. No, she's running for state, and then after that, they might run for national.
Okay. State
Anyway,
VP.
State VP, and so she practiced her
Speech.
for that they're going to do at the convention on the faculty yesterday at our faculty meeting, and of course we were sitting in the back row knitting because, well, I say back row. We're
sit in
sitting
the
on the
back couch.
couches in front of the big panoramic window and knit during all the meetings. And she came up and talked to us today. She says, "I'm just so impressed with y'all. You looked at me and listened and had comments for me afterwards, and you never stopped knitting."
That's what happens when you've been doing something this long.
Pretty much, that's the way it went.
It's like, I could never. Yes, you could.
Yes, she could.
Yes, you could.
She just didn't have time to learn right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I got nothing else.
I got none out. Yeah.
Just all my stories
That's it.
until I think it's something new.
Yeah.
Are you wearing
No, I did not make this. Did not make this. It's a.
Big Comfy Cozy?
Oh, yeah, it's huge.
I know that's the name of a pattern now.
Big comfy cozy.
Is
Ooh.
yeah, it's one of Andrea Mowry's. That great big one she
yes.
did with the foofy collar
Yeah.
goes around.
I have no idea if I'm supposed to be doing the thing or not. I am. I can't knit on this while we film.
Yeah.
Gosh darn, I can do
Well,
this.
I'm wearing my Autumn League by Two of Wands.
Jeans.
And the jeans, Line Brand jeans acrylic. And I freaking love this thing. This is actually, I haven't worn it in a while, and I forgot how much I love this, how comfortable it is. I got compliments from the kids on this today.
That was also the girl who did her speech. Said
Yeah,
that.
she complimented it. Asked me if I'd made it and how much she liked it. But I had kids in class saying something about it today, so that they don't usually even notice that I'm at the front of the room, let alone what I'm
You're
wearing.
wearing
So that was kind of a win. But it's okay. I'll stand up. It's real sweatshirty. So you can the light just caught it. You can see the little detail here. It makes it look like a little bee on the front of a sweatshirt. And I made it. If I know I'm not in the picture.
There you go.
Ta-da! Okay, it's black.
Look,
you can't see
we
it.
can even. Let's just.
But oh my, I'm still not tall enough. Okay,
It's okay.
There's the bottom. It's got a split hem. It's longer in the back. It's big old deep raglan. It's sweatshirty. I mean, that's pure and simple. It's got a fold over collar, and I machine wash and dry this thing, and I just love it. It hasn't pilled. It's held its shape, and now I'm the only one on the camera. There she is.
There we go.
She's making faces, but she's here. All right, so that's the Autumn League
By Two of Wands.
by Two of Wands. She's got Two of Wands. She's the one who has worked on yarn, Hue Plus Me, and what's the other one?
Color Theory.
Color Hue. Those two yarn lines with Line Brand, and she's got
Linked
lots
below.
of, and it's all linked below. I'll put the Line Brand to her kits, and then her page on Ravelry, because she's got several. She has a summer league and a spring league and a winter. I mean, there's all kinds of different pullovers. She has some great patterns, and this is so well written. It's easy to follow, and I think I'm gonna make another one.
I like it.
I have more jeans
Honestly-
yarn, of course. I have a dark blue. I think I have a light blue. I may have enough of the top stitch color that you did yours in. So yeah,
The
but
Weekender.
this is going to be. I'm going to do another one because
Yeah.
this is so comfy.
I have all the gray. I actually went and looked for some patterns for. I've got jeans in gray, and that one came up, and I thought about it because it is cute.
This is the black one, and I love a sweatshirt. Oh, excuse me, I live in a sweatshirt all the time anyway, and I really like this. It feels good.
All right. Well, I cast on two things, and I don't think I can knit either of them while we're doing this today. Good gosh.
Well,
I guess I'm casting something else on when we get home.
we have no FOs.
Nope.
Neither one of us have finished anything. We've both started some things. I've only started one thing, but that's not true. I've started two, and I'm getting ready to frog it. One of the two. So
Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
may just do that while we're sitting here talking.
You can show it
So
and talk about why you're
you
frying
want
it.
to
and
talk?
fry it.
You want to talk what one of your cast-ons?
Sure. Okay. We've talked about this before. This is Iris. I think it's Iris Raglan. Let me pull up the pattern because I got it right here. And hide my reminder. Yep, Iris Raglan sweater by Rachel Ramio. R-A-M-I-O.
I don't know. Ramio.
Maven Crafted. There's her logo and everything.
She cracks me up. I follow her on Instagram.
There.
She always makes me laugh.
And so here is her raglan sweater. Super cute. It's made out of slub. So I had bought this slub from Barnyard Knits.
Barnyard Knits in Canada.
And this is Caramel Dream or Caramel Dream if you prefer,
It's caramel
whichever you want. So here's the color.
It is knitting up so pretty.
at that.
I don't know if you can tell, but there's a real pale peachy pink, and it's so pretty. I mean, this makes me want ice cream. Every time I look at it, I want ice cream
There's a good section of pink in there.
because I love a good caramel ice cream.
So I should have put it on bigger needles before we came, but there's the neckline up there, and the raglan between the shoulders and the front and the back. You can kind of see that right there. I have found that I drop stitches with this for some reason when it comes to like cabling. I don't know, like I just
Oh, I do
randomly
too.
don't have a stitch.
No, I do too. It's
It's the
I have
slub.
trouble with this. Yeah, because it's just that irregular shape.
See, there's another one.
I have to watch myself.
There's a-
It's very pretty.
So the slub kind of makes the detail. Like honestly, I dropped a stitch. You can't tell. Like the slub helps with it. So it also causes it, but it helps in the end.
It helps.
So I am about halfway through the yoke, to be honest. I think I've got to do 14 repeats, and I'm at 8 or 9. So I'm a little past.
Yeah.
14 or 15. I can't remember which. There's something else I was going to say.
Is that thing on?
This?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
checked.
I didn't check the microphone. I just all of a sudden asked. Sorry. That's the
Oh.
prettiest color.
This, I was going to talk about this right here. My little stitch marker that I have on here. First of all, I have this one. This is my beginning of the round stitch marker. This is Hello Lavender. She
Yep.
does her handmade polymer clay stitch marker. She just had a sale. Unfortunately, I think she's not taking pre-orders anymore for monotoned kind of sweaters that she did. They were super cute. I was
really
going to buy
were.
some, but like I'm seriously trying not to buy things. I've only made one purchase all year for yarn stuff. One.
Me too.
See, we're doing good. We're doing good. And then I have a ton of these, which are Adore Knits and just her jumper ring.
With the bead on it.
The bead on it.
Best things ever.
They're everywhere on here. I have all
Best
kinds of different
things.
ones.
Those and the light bulb safety pins.
Oh, yeah, those are nice
style.
too.
I can't do anything without those two kinds of stitch markers. I have to have them.
This is a very simple pattern because you can cable without a needle. Because there's like a tutorial out there, which I could do one. I wouldn't do it on here though because it'd be very difficult to see. But you can cable without the cable needle. There's a way to do it. I did it all through Portage because it has the entire back is nothing but that kind of was it 2x2?
Honeycomb stitch.
That honeycomb stitch. That's what this
I can't
is.
see.
And all the increases are just yarn overs. So it is a very simple first slub, even first sweater project. If you didn't want to do slub, but you wanted to do a sweater, or
So a smooth
shirt,
yarn. Yes, a shirt.
something like that. Because I feel like this is more of a shirt. But yeah, real easy, real quick. I mean, I've knit that. When did I start this? I can tell you because it's been fast.
It's in your thing. Your knitting genius.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are having our promo for Knitting Genius.
Knitting Genius.
Not that we're sponsored by Knitting Genius.
We
in
are not.
Anyway, we just freaking love it. The app, Knitting Genius, we've talked about it a bajillion times.
I changed the dates and it changed them back.
You changed the dates and it changed them back.
Yep. I changed the dates and it changed them back to when I added it to my folders or went to my app. Well, I wrote it down in my notebook. I thought I would have it on here, but I didn't bring my notebook. So it's been less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been.
It was
You started.
Sunday after we filmed. So that would have been
Yeah.
January.
Because you came back in and showed it to me the next week.
January 21st?
Yeah.
Yeah, 21st.
Yeah.
So this is since the 21st, and I have not been knitting on this exclusively. There's been a couple days where I haven't knit at all. I know, sad. But real fast, real cute.
There it is.
In love. There it is. My first cast on.
Yay.
Your turn. Talk about what you cast on and cast off. Oh, she already took it out.
I ripped it out. Well, it was only that long. I held it up on camera.
Okay.
It was only a shawl, that long. It was the kit I got.
She's going to try not to crinkle.
I'm going to try not to crinkle, Rachel. I'm sorry. I do it real fast. Okay, so there's a peachy pink and a lavender and a yellow and a white and the blue. Okay, it came as a kit, and the pattern that came with it was actually written for Tyne. Okay, this is Sandnes Garn Line. I'm just going to call it. It's Line, and I've heard it pronounced all kinds of different ways. It looks like a line. So Tyne Line, Tyneline by Sandnes Garn. Same fiber content, which is cotton and linen and viscose blend. Something summary. Is fingering weight. This is 20 stitches to the inch DK / worsted. I think it's going to knit more DK than worsted, but that's what it's listed as on Ravelry. This kit, to do it, well, to do it exactly as the pattern that came with it, it would take me several gyrations of math. So I went and found another striped shawl pattern that I wanted to do. And it's called Orchard and Vine. It's quite cute. I intend to do it in something else, but I'm pulling up Knitting Genius just one sec.
Do it.
Orchard and Vine. And this is what it looks like. So you're switching from color to color, and you've got a stitch pattern where you're striping it, and then you go all solid in one color and garter stitch. So it would be a relatively mindless pattern to do. It's called Orchard and Vine by Hook Mountain Handmade, and I'll link it below. I found it looking for stuff on Etsy. Ravelry, and it's not a problem with the pattern. I just decided I didn't want to do a shawl out of this. After all, I was watching Wool and Wine podcast. 3 ladies from near Dayton, Ohio, and I watch their podcast all the time. And they were doing a review of all the sweaters they've knit in 2023, and one of them has done a couple of the Scrappy Stribers by Patons. And let me pull that up real quick. And I already own the pattern and I think I've got yarn dedicated for it in a pile somewhere. But that little stripy sweater there, the Scrappy Striber by Patons, and I thought, oh, that would be perfect in this. It's the right weight, right gauge, all that kind of good stuff. But I don't have enough colors. So I had to order some more.
Order more yarn.
So this is my acquisition portion of the program as well. This is the only thing I've bought since we last.
We are trying, guys.
We're trying real hard.
Really
trying to use my stash up. So let's see if I can get this to. It's not going to go any bigger, but I got. Are those colors even showing? I don't think so. I got a dusty green and a brownish tan. They call it Cafe au lait, and a dark blue gray. And I'm going to take the dark blue gray and make it be the edges, like where in this, when it's got the purple, the dark purple, I'm going to do the dark blue gray like that, and then to stripe all the other colors in between in whatever order occurs to me when I do it. But so this was a whip. It was a cast on and a whip.
Oh, and
now it's a frog, and it's going to be a striped sweater. Those other 3 colors will be here in the next couple of days, and I'll cast on then because I'm ready to start some warm weather knitting as I'm surrounded by all the wool that I'm still working on and getting ready to cast on.
You are.
Okay, so there you go. Your turn.
All right, my turn.
She has something else.
I do have
some more somethings, more than one
cast
something.
on. All right, this is Straya by Andrea Mowry.
Such a pretty sweater.
It is a pretty sweater.
It's a beautiful striped sweater.
Dre Renee knits. Let me pull up.
I'm so hooked on stripes lately.
You are hooked on stripes. There we go. There we go. Super cute sweater. I've had it on the wanna-do list for a long time. I totally forgot about our new Whippy word. We've already said Whoopies.
Whoopies! Woo!
Gosh
Our
darn.
Whoopies!
Our Whippies. We failed at that, didn't we?
Oh, well, Whippy.
So I cast this on...
Last weekend.
Yeah, this past weekend. Friday. This past week, Friday. Because I just wanted... I don't know. I needed something that was different than what I was already doing. I know that sounds terrible. It's like something else to do. But
sometimes you need something fresh.
yeah. So this is all half fisherman's rib. I'm kind of halfway through a row here. But you can see this is the wrong side, which looks just as good as the right side. I should stand up, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Let's get real close. So this is the
There's
wrong
the
side.
color. That's what it looks like. That's the color.
And here's the right side. So you can kind of see how it's, reversible. It's got great look on both
Isn't
sides.
that pretty?
And look how stretchy. And you don't change needles because it's all ribbing. So you use the same size needles for
I want to
everything.
do one now. Now that she started it and I could see it, I want one.
It's cute.
I want
So
one bad.
the colors I have are, was this hydrocarbons or is it the other one? I can never remember.
I think it's that one.
This is Pearls and Postulates.
Pearls and Postulates. Hey, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. And this was
It was part of this
Real-
Women in STEMs.
October of 2022. Kayla was an environmental engineer, and this was hydrocarbons.
That's what I remembered.
And now
That environmental engineer is the other one, isn't it? No,
The-
that's the
they-
name of the color.
Oh, maybe like those two together,
Yeah, those are the 2 colors.
and then I have it in here. Doo-doo. Oh goodness gracious! It's all.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and it's so Caytee.
I love
That
it.
rusty orange with the plummy purple.
Let's see. Here they are. Shop the colors. Oh, of course you're gonna show me all of them.
Oh, Temptation.
I know. Well,
I love those Real Women stem collection.
Yeah. Environmental Engineer and Hydrocarbons is the purple. I just wanted to make sure I had the right colors.
That's
or the
what
right
I
names,
remembered.
So there they are. Oh my goodness gracious.
They were there a second ago.
There
There
they
they
are.
are.
So we have her link below.
Yeah, Jessica's yarn is gorgeous.
It is. We love Jessica's yarn.
Yes, we love Jessica's yarn. I got to get started on some of mine.
We love the whole Real Women in STEM.
Because that's us.
That is us, yeah. The whole line. And she has a lot of good nerdy things on there.
Oh, yeah.
Great names for all the yarns.
Oh, yeah, all the nerdy things.
The pie ones were fun. The math ones.
Yeah, the math ones.
And then she did some for Valentine's Day last year that had some great names as well. That's a cute set.
Yeah.
But yeah, so check her out as well. But we love her yarn. So this
We'll
is
put
it.
a link below.
Super. It's really easy. It's not mindless though, because the half fisherman's rib, like you knit one side, easy enough. On the other side, you purl one, and then you knit into the stitch below. So I kind of have to focus a little to do that, unfortunately. So again, not very mindless because
No.
can't really feel the needle if I'm supposed to be in the stitch below. But
That's true.
yeah.
She tried when we were getting here ready to start filming, and she just
Can't. So
Yeah.
if I'm looking down, it's probably because I'm trying to finish this row. I shouldn't have started it, but I did.
Okay, go back.
I need to make a note.
January 17th. So I must have talked about this one last time. The Corey and Poncho.
I think so.
I think I talked about it last time.
I think you talked about casting it on.
I think I'd cast it.
You'd
on.
cast it
I'd
on.
cast it
I'm
on.
pretty sure you
I had
did.
just a little bit of ribbing done. Well, I got all the neck done, and I'm working my way down. Again, I need to change cable lengths. It's gotten too short. But that's one of the raglans. It's a poncho, hence the name Corey and Poncho, and it's got 4 raglan increase points, and okay, there's a picture of it with the pointed side in front. It's just a ribbed neck, and then the raglan increases. I want to wear it so that the straight side is in front like this, and the points are more in between. I like that look. And it's the Corey and Poncho by Amy Palco. Okay. I'll put a link below. It'll be a link below. Corey and Poncho. Coorie. Corey, one word. In, one word. Poncho. And the yarn I'm using is from Legacy Fiber Arts. It's their DK, and it's their, what was his name? Something Gleason. Kirk Gleason is the name of the colorway, which I don't know if they have anymore. But I'm really enjoying this. I mean, the ribbing was fun. This is going around and around. You got 8 points of increase, 4 pairs of increases, and away you go. And I'm really enjoying doing this. I can do this while I've got kids in the room, or while I'm watching football, or do whatever, even though I've only got one game left.
No. Guys.
Okay. There's that whip.
I got one more.
You got any more Wippies?
Actually,
Whippy!
I have 2 more Whoopies.
She has 2 more Whoopies.
This one's really not.
I technically have 3.
So go ahead and do another one.
Okay, I'll do this one so I can go ahead and start working on it.
Yeah.
I got to get this done. Beth, I'm so sorry. Beth's going to be releasing this pattern next week on the 6th or the 8th, but next week in February. It's the Deepdene, and if you follow Beth MacDonald Stone, you'll have seen this sweater because pictures are popping up on her feed all the time of testers who are finishing it. I'm going to finish it. I'm just not going to have it done before Tuesday, I don't think. But
if you focus solely on that, you could probably do it because it's just
it's okay.
ribbing and sleeves.
Yeah, all right, so I've got the neck. The neck is done, and then all the body is done through this part of the chart. Now, I know that looks really short, but remember, y'all, I'm short-bodied, and I think I'm just going to switch to the ribbing because this is not blocked or steamed in any way. And look how,
that's
that's a lot. And if I do a 2-3 inch rib, then that's going to be plenty long for me and the way that I wear sweaters. I took a picture in the bathroom mirror yesterday to send to Caytee, so I'm showing y'all. So see, my
She was
hand.
up late, guys.
I was up late. This was late for me. It was before 11, but it was late. That's my hip bones. Where my hand is at my natural waist. And you can see unstretched, unblocked, it's almost there. So when I put the ribbing on it and block it, it's going to be plenty long for what I want. So I'm getting ready to start the ribbing, but of course the sleeves aren't done yet. It's wool, so I would like more sleeve than that. So I'm not going to make the deadline, but I'm going to finish it because I really like it. That's my horrible. My kids tell me I do not know how to do a bathroom selfie. That
looks
I'm
good.
bad at it, but so anyway.
Listen, just
That's my Deepdene by Beth MacDonald Stone. It's going to be released on next week, first full week of February. The yarn I'm using is antique.
it is an antique, and it's called antique.
Well, no, I don't even know what its name is. Aran Tweed.
Oh,
Seriously, it's Aran Tweed, but it's I've just had it for a long time. It's Patons Classic Wool in a tweed, natural color with tweedy flecks and blue, different shades of blue and different shades of brown. So it'll go with everything, and I'm real excited about getting it done. I really am liking the texture on it. I put it on a cord, on a not barber cord, but pony bead cord, to try it on, and so now I got to get it back on needles so I can switch to ribbing and get her done.
Barber cord is a brand of the cords, in case you're looking
It
for
is.
some.
This I got on Amazon. It's thick. It's okay. Well, I've got two kinds on here. This is the pony bead cord that I got at Hobby Lobby, big box store, just in the beading section, and it came in what pack of 6 colors or something like that.
There's a ton of it too.
It's thinner, and then this is the thicker stuff. It's closer to a 1 millimeter, and this is more of a. This is I think 2 millimeter diameter. You can get different diameters of it. So see, it's much thicker. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can tell right there. It's much thicker. So I bought a cone of it or spool of it for when I'm on bigger needles, because the skinny stuff doesn't fit on a bigger needle as well as it does
That makes
the
sense.
littler needles. And I'm on a size 7, I want to say.
2 different materials of knitting needles.
This is the beauty of interchangeables. I have aluminum on one end, bamboo on the other. I don't even remember why. Oh, I do too. Okay. The other one, I started out with the aluminum ones. And they're old knit picks I've had forever. And one of them, for some reason, had stopped screwing all the way down, and the yarn kept catching on it. So I just replaced it with a bamboo one, because I'd happen to have a set of bamboo 7s sitting nearby. And so I just never bothered to change. I was going to change the other one out, and I just never have bothered. So I had two
different ones.
Two different friction. What's the word I want?
Coefficients of friction?
Yeah, but there's another one that's talking about slip.
Oh,
Technical word. I've used it my whole working life.
the slide.
It'll come to us. It'll come to us. It has to do with the coefficient of friction.
Yep.
It's about the between two different surfaces.
Yep.
It's
Pull, the slide, the grab, the shift.
It starts with an S.
I know.
It'll come to us.
It'll come back. Gosh darn, because we talk about it like
All the time.
oh, I'm using metal needles because
V is better. It'll come back. It will. We'll move on. All right, you do it. You do a whip.
a whippy.
Do a whippy.
All right, we'll talk about the whippy
Whippy!
that I messed up. This is from Wool and Pine, and I started this when they had their knit along for it. The 3-season cardigan.
I frogged mine.
She did. This is very much one of those that I have to sit and focus on because it is so crazy detailed. There it is.
The yarn is beautiful.
And I mean, that's about as good as I can give you a picture of without giving a ton of stuff away. So there's a huge chart, and with Knitting Genius's new chart option, it has been great. Highlights the chart for me. I keep going. And I know this is where the I think it's the underarm part, or that's just that's the bottom of the arm. So I'm supposed to go until I have it to the length that I want it. And so that's about where I was the last time I showed it. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but if you knew how long these rows take, then you know that that's actually a pretty good amount of time for this kind of project, unfortunately. So it looks good.
It really does.
It's beautiful.
very
Here, let me
pretty.
get closer so you can kind of see. Here, I'll stand up because that's what we have to start doing. I have to remember to stand up every time. So it's really pretty. This yarn, I can't even remember. Cantata from, is it Cascade?
Is it the Cascade version or is it that other? It's Cascade.
We got Cascade. Yeah, this
It's
is Cascade. I think this is like a forest green or something. It does not look green in that image right there. It looks very grayed out, doesn't it?
It does. It's green.
It's green.
It's
like
definitely green.
Straight up green. These stitch markers here, I made those. Like, sorry, can't get them anywhere. So I made a mistake.
You didn't have. Nobody's going to ever notice.
No.
We've already figured out how to make it
All
a
right.
design feature.
So here at the seed stitch part, top and bottom, there's this nice little double twist. So when I went to do the repeat, for some reason, no double twist. No idea what happened there. Because I have been very religious about reading this pattern and updating my rows, and it's just...
It's okay. I told her just do it again.
So we're just going to do it again. Instead of... I thought about, like, getting to this, like, right here, this point only, and then dropping the
it
stitches
down.
back. I've never tried to fix cable knitting before, to be honest. It's never been something I've tried. And it's not that I don't want to try it, but this took so long. I don't want to...
I'm telling you,
I don't want to have to
design
redo it.
feature
So,
it.
design feature here of no twist in the middle of my back.
There you go.
There we go. So, I like this pattern. I love this yarn. It's fun to work with. The needles will poke them every once in a while, but that's just because of the way it's that blown fiber yarn.
Yeah, where it's a tube and then there's fiber blown into it.
The best part about this is I think it's worsted, right? Like it's a pretty
Yes, it is a
big-
worsted weight.
And doing 2 or 3 rows, you feel accomplished because you can see progress, which is nice. Especially with the cabling, of course. You know, you can see progress with cabling. But, yeah. That's the whip another whip I worked on. Let me fix it.
Beautiful.
This is the only thing I have left. I don't think you worked on yours, so.
I haven't, but I brought it with me. I do have. I got
Oh,
this.
that new one.
Okay.
Not even new.
How long ago was it? Last fall? No, last summer when Hobby Lobby was clearing out all those different yarn lines. And I went by and got a bunch of stuff. Well, one of the things I got was this twisted, bulky cotton. I don't know if you can see the texture real well.
Here, hand me a ball.
I can't get to it. There. Can you reach?
Here, I'll grab the yellow.
I'm all tangled up. Okay, there's the texture. You can see it. It's a bumpy, and it's bulky. I mean, almost a super bulky. And I decided I intended to do this when I bought them. This is the total intent. This was right after the Friday Shrug and the Saturday Shrug by Jackie Rose. All those came out, and I wanted to do something similar. So I got 10 different colors, and I'm knitting a striped cowl, shrug, whatever you want to call it, big round thing. I'm increasing in it though. I'm not doing it straight up and down. I'm doing some increases in it every so often. And I think I'm going to do a split. When I get down to a certain point, I'm going to do a split and go back and forth on it so it'll fit better. But anyway, so I started it. I cast on stitches and
Just went for it.
it's just rib, 1 by 1 rib, and I increase regularly. And that's all. It's going to be, and that's the first 2 stripes. There is no more of either one of those yarns. I knit till it runs out, and then I start the new ball, and then keep on keeping on. So there we go.
That's it.
Doesn't look like much yet, but I think it'll be fun to wear.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's cotton, so it won't be
Won't be too bad in
no
the south.
in the south. So yeah, there's another whip.
Is that all you got?
I've done cowl, the poncho, and Deepdene. That's what this is. The only thing I got some mystery yoke along.
Okay, so we can. But you said you didn't work on yours. I'll show
can
you.
show
So
it.
we can also do a thing. When's the last clue coming out? Do you know? Do you remember?
Should have been. Clue 3 just dropped? Or did Clue 4 already drop? Sorry, guys, I've lost track completely of the yarn along.
Let me just go through my library. It'd be easier.
Yeah, just go into. Okay, I'll let her look. I'll let her look. Mine looks exactly the same way it did, but have y'all seen the post?
Oh my gosh, so pretty.
I'm going to pull that up while you find
All
the
right.
print.
The last clue drops February 7th, which is Wednesday after this post, hopefully. Because today is February 1st. So, our giveaway is going on Instagram, and we're going to move away from Instagram for future giveaways, just so you guys know. We're having some issues with hashtags. So,
and trying to see you guys because it's still not coming up.
yeah. So, and a few of you have told us about the changes that Instagram's made on this kind of stuff. So, you will have to tag us in the photo that you post on Google Classroom. Good gosh. On Instagram, so that we can find it, and then we can pick winners from that. Because we are having, we'll pick three people, right?
Yeah.
Three people, and you will get a pattern from Jeanette Knits. From her, whichever one you pick from her stash. So we'll send her emails and everything, and then you'll get that from her. But that has to be posted by February 7th, and you have to be done. If you're done with clue 1, you get 1 entry. If you're done with clue 2, you get 2. If you're done with clue 3, you get 3. Like that's
Right, you get an entry for every clue you've taught.
So,
for instance, I'd have 1 clue. I get 1 entry. So I've only gotten through clue 1.
Yes. So even if you missed our original post by this date, you can still join. Come on.
Yeah,
you can finish
join
it up. Because Instagram is buoy now.
Yeah, it's acting weird.
But I've been working diligently on the website so that we can start using that as our go-to.
So we can start using it for all of our stuff.
All of our stuff. So, you gonna show them the full thing, or you want to do ours first?
I don't care.
She'll pull it up in a second. Okay. So I've done 2 rows, to be honest. Okay, so I'm 2 rows into clue 2, and I don't know how many it is, but guys, this is so pretty.
The needles.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh no, that's not a good one to yank off the needles.
No, it's not, but I got it.
Good, guys, it is so pretty. Look at that.
It really is pretty.
So this I dyed just a greenish black color, and then my contrast color is Primrose Homestead Sport in, I don't remember the color name. Gosh darn, I said it last.
Yeah, I wrote it down
episode.
last time. It's in the last show notes.
Last show notes, you can look at
I'll
it.
put it in this show notes too.
So that's mine.
And mine has not. I think I did 1 more row. I think I've done
might have done
1
one more,
row of clue 2, maybe 2 rows at the max. But there's mine. So my background color is Moccasin by Madelinetosh in Tosh Sport, which isn't out there anymore. And my color change is Starke 6 by Zauerball.
Yes.
And that I got at Webb's. And it's not as bright on camera as it is in person.
Oh,
but it does. It does. It's not as muted in person. I don't think.
No. You can see
It's
it.
much brighter when. There.
Yeah, that's better.
That's better. That's closer to what you actually see when it's up close.
That looks
And
good. Mine is supposed to change colors eventually.
yeah, and I'm going to get back to it. It's just that everything
Deepdene.
was off of a chart. I mean, both of these, my big projects, this and the Deepdene, were both chart knitting. Every stitch has to be counted and watched on the chart. And
Yeah, that's why I just
there's
cast on
just
those
so much
two
of that
things.
I can do, especially after teaching all day. So-
But this sweater is an all over color work.
It
And
is,
it is
okay.
beautiful. So if you haven't decided to do it and you've been wondering,
where we're going with it, the whole body is color work.
So we're going to show.
We hadn't seen the sleeves yet. That's clue 4.
Yep.
But through clue 3 takes you through the bottom ribbing of the body. And so if you don't want to see what it looks like yet, close your eyes, and I'll be
tell you when
talking,
we're
and I'll
done.
tell you when to open your eyes again. But this is from the Spin Cycles Instagram feed. So okay,
Here it
here we
comes.
go. Keep your eyes closed. There.
Look at how pretty it is.
See how pretty that is and how much color work there is? I love a full body color work. Okay, you may open your eyes now. It's not on the screen anymore.
Heads up, 7-Up.
But that's it. And I'm real
so
excited.
pretty, yeah.
I'm real excited. I was starting to kind of fade on it. And then I saw that yesterday.
It was I think it was yesterday.
Yesterday,
'Cause,
day
I picked it
before?
up last night to do a few
Yeah,
rows.
and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And it made me go faster on Deepdene because I want to
Gotta
get
get
it
that
done so then I can get back to this thing.
Yeah.
So,
And it's a really well-written pattern. The whole thing's charted. And we talked about this the first time we talked about the pattern. She charted it to be like, if you have a dark background, there's one version where it's inverse. So you pick the one, if you have dark, you do the dark background. If you have a light background, you pick the light background. It's really
it's
cool.
a different. Oh, I love that.
It's
I just
per-
love
yeah.
that. Isn't it? That's beautiful.
It's a great idea.
planning.
And it can't be that difficult to really, like thinking about it, you would just do an inverse picture. Or that's, okay, to be honest, that's what I would do is
Yeah.
an image and then inverse it. But
But
I'm
she's
sure there's-
techie. I have no clue.
That is
I
true.
just know I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. So we're in love.
We are. And so, yeah, I'm going to pick it back up. But now that this is going to be all ribbing, I can balance the two again.
Yeah.
And since I'm going to try to get it done. I am going to try to get this done before Tuesday.
Rebel Beat is the name of the color, I think. Rebel Beat.
That's not what I wrote down.
Oh, then darn. I have a Rebel Beat.
That's not what I wrote
Darn
down.
it.
But you weren't sure last time if it was the right name anyway. The only other thing I have that I was going to talk about is I'm going to fess up. I'm going to frog GeoGradient.
Just gonna frog
I'm
it.
not going to keep doing it. I'm not going to even pretend. It doesn't give me joy, and I'm not going to
Don't.
even pretend. I'm going to rip it out. Well, I'm not going to rip it out because I've got those 4 knitted squares.
Yeah, they're just there's no point to rip out.
I may put it on the table or something, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to.
She'll just have chunks of yarn,
Yeah.
and it won't be worth. You can't do anything with it.
No, it's just
Yeah.
little bits and bobs, and so I'm probably gonna finish it off and call it a table square, table topper. Use it in the middle of my round table in the kitchen. But I'm just not, and put the yarn in my scrap bag. But I'm not getting any joy out of it, and life's too short for me to spend time knitting things I don't want to knit. So that's gonna get frogged. I've got a great big frog pile going that one of these days I'll sit down and yank it all out. So that was my only other whip I was going to talk about. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I like to pound on these tables. I just do.
Eternal. I'm pretty sure that was it. Eternal.
I don't remember what. I'll think. Eternal. There we go.
Eternal.
Okay.
I do have Rebel Beat.
I've talked about Wippies and the acquisition, my one acquisition. Do you want to talk about
Yeah, I
an
have my acquisition. I have not bought yarn. I haven't done. I've done good. I almost bought yarn several times. There was someone doing a sale or something. I was like, "Oh, I want." Nope, not even looking. Everything I'm casting on. If I have the yarn in stash, I'm using stash yarn. That's the goal for this year. And so far, I've had the yarn in stash, or I've been able to dye the yarn I need. And this comes at a great time because if you're unaware, as of today, several places have said they were like increasing prices because it's just that time. Unfortunately, things
go
come
up.
to that point, and so Delacue's done
Shipping
it.
has gone up
Shipping has gone way up.
tremendously.
Gas this morning went did you see?
No,
It-
I'm getting ready to because I have
25
8
cents.
miles of gas left in my car.
Jumped 24 cents from yesterday, just so you know.
My stars.
Almost $3 here, and I know that's not a lot for most places, but for us, that's actually
Yeah.
$2.99 is a lot. And sorry, guys, I know some places have much higher
higher.
gas prices, but in our area, we have really low gas prices relative.
Well, that's because of the shipping condition. Everything comes in at Savannah.
Yeah.
I mean, from overseas, and some of the big pipelines come around and come in from Texas to Savannah.
So we're pretty lucky, but
yeah.
it did jump. So everything's kind of going crazy. So Furls had mentioned it, Delacue's doing it. I know I had another one come through, and I was like, oh darn.
I know it was Furls, and I know it was Delacue.
Wasn't
But
it
everybody's
Everybody's
going
doing
up.
it, yeah.
Everybody's going to have to if they haven't already, just to stay in business.
So I don't think they had announced that they were going up on their prices yet. They might have, but I had a $5 off coupon, and they were doing up to 40% off on their crochet hooks from Furls, and they also had in stock Capricorn, which is one of their Zodiac Streamline acrylic crochet hook from their Zodiac line that I wanted, but that has been out of stock for
It has been out
forever.
because we've been stalking it.
We have, because we both love it. So I went on there and I was able to get, here is Capricorn. I got a G.
So pretty.
Like, it's just pretty. Now this will be the second, third, and fourth crochet hooks that I have from Furls, by the way. So lots of sparkle and green. You know I love green, so I had to go get some Capricorn. I almost got a Taurus because it's that nice purple color. Mm-hmm. And then they had the Virgo, which was, these were 40% off, plus an extra, I think I had an extra 15% off, plus a $5 off coupon. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So this has got green and then like some teal in it. Really pretty color. That's an I. And then they had their newest, I got nothing off on this one, specialty line. It's like, they've done it a few times recently where it's only a few of them. And they're only here for it's limited run essentially. And I don't remember what this one was called, but it was still on their website the last time I looked. Look at
so pretty.
this.
That navy blue and copper.
Yeah. So this is a G plus, which is something I hadn't heard of before I started looking at Furls, which I know it's a thing, but it's just not one that something I had thought about. So here we go. My 3.
Those are beautiful.
Let's do it this way.
Totally
because,
jelly of the copper flakes. That's just so pretty.
Like, they're beautiful. And they're well made. They have a great warranty on their stuff. I keep them in my Portland leather goods. This is not an Eclipse bag.
It's the makeup bag.
It's the makeup. Is it just makeup bag?
It's just a makeup bag.
It's a makeup bag, guys. This is leather. I know we haven't talked about Portland.
Yeah. This is suede.
We haven't talked about Portland leather in a while, but
it's pretty.
Have you seen their new purple?
I have. The plum is on the way, and so is the lilac.
Oh, I get to see it.
It's not knitting, so it's not an acquisition.
Not an acquisition.
It's just little pieces. I got a sidekick, the little zipper thing that opens up. I've got it in brown. I don't remember which brown, but
A brown.
Something pebbly and floppy because those are the ones I like. And the plum, I had to try the plum,
Yeah,
so I ordered a sidekick and plum. And then I got one of the little pouches that hangs on the bag with the flower on it, and the lilac and that bright, light lavender. It's smooth, but it's purple. So
purple.
I ordered
It's all
it anyway.
pretty.
Put my earpods. Well, they're not AirPods. They're not Apple, but they're
Pixel buds.
No, I didn't get Pixel Buds. These are just ones I bought on Amazon.
Okay.
They're purple. They're
Well,
lavender.
there you go. They have their new. I don't know if they're doing it anymore. But they had fortune cookie little bags, and they were so
I saw
cute.
the dumpling kind of things. And they have tacos.
The tacos are cute too.
Yeah, but I might have anything to use that. But this one, it's structured. Okay, it's shaped like this, and it has that has flower on it. So it opens up, and this structure, perfect for a earbud case.
Yeah.
And it'll hang on a bag.
But we love their stuff.
We do.
Their shoes are great.
She has some
I have 3 pairs of the shoes, and I love them.
I can't let go of Skechers. I gotta have my Skechers.
Yeah.
But yeah, those. I had to order the purple. I had to see what it looked like in person.
Yeah, I want to see. You have to bring it so we can show everybody.
Yeah. I gotta remember to put Portland leather in the show notes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You know what we could do now? It's the 1st of February.
February 1st. Oh, yes.
I know I said this on here, and I've said I was going to open it several times. Last fall.
Oh, yeah, it's been a long time.
Like into the summer and fall.
You forgot it was coming when it showed up.
I did. It showed up, and I was like, oh, my God. I ordered Firefly. Okay, Firefly notes we talk about all the time because we love their tins and their stitch markers, and Caytee discovered them at a yarn shop somewhere in Atlanta. And we both have ordered several things from them. And I got her advent calendar last year. All right, well, December
You were gone.
was crazy.
Yeah.
It was just insanely crazy. By the time I remembered I had an advent calendar, it was like the 10th of December. And I'm like, oh, well, I could batch do it, open 10 days worth at a time. And it was just so much else was going on. And we were having trouble getting to record. And I don't know how to do all this stuff by myself. So I'm just like, okay, no, I don't know what I'm doing. So I said, I'll do it in January. Well, then January started. No. I had the flu in December too.
Yeah.
It was just
And that carried over into January. And then
January,
you got sick.
and I got sick again. I got the stomach virus as soon as we started back to school. So I still have my Advent from Firefly Notes, and we're going to do it in February. February is usually a dark time for me, which is why we got married in February. My 30th wedding anniversary is next Monday.
Oh my goodness.
On the 5th. And so...
Can you believe somebody spent 30 years with her?
I know. And he hadn't killed me yet, so... Yeah, when we
Might
got
not
married,
be for lack of trying, but...
Might not be, but I'm a resilient old biddy, so what can I say?
Sorry, guys.
I see things coming, let's just say. I see things coming. So anyway, we're going to do this. It's February 1st.
Gosh, here, you have a 10 to show.
I do. Seriously, all I've done is cut the tape. I haven't done anything else with it. All I did was cut the tape. So see, there's the paper. You can take the paper out. And yeah, there's the note. It's a beautiful note. Oh, look at this postcard.
Oh, cute.
Isn't that pretty?
And I think it's on one of her tins.
I think it is too. See, that's
If not,
is that a
something like
Morning
that.
Glory? I'm not
I
even
think
sure.
so, but it doesn't say.
It doesn't say. Here's the tin that matches the box.
So,
Isn't
these
it
are
pretty?
great. They
Isn't it
slide.
pretty? I love her.
And look, this is like...
It's not loosey-goosey. It doesn't slide around. When you close it, it stays closed.
Yep.
It's got such heavy epoxy resin on
yeah.
top.
Can you see
It
how
is
thick
just,
it is?
they're the most gorgeous boxes. I love these.
There's even instructions if your lid comes loose. There's instructions on how to tighten it up on their website. So when you get your first,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in the advent, but you get a 10. It's on there saying, hey, if
See?
it ever happens.
It doesn't have a magnet in it, does it?
No, it does not.
Yeah, I can always put one in.
Here's the logo and everything on the
Yeah,
back.
that's
if you
their
wanna see.
logo. And I'll put a link to her website below. Okay, so
February 1st.
February 1st, I'm going to open up number 1.
You might have already seen some of these, by the
You
way.
probably have. They've been all over the internet. I have done my best to not look at them, though,
You
to
did
knowing
good.
that I was going to...
Wait.
Okay.
Did you get it? Here, put it
I'll
on the
turn it
table.
around.
Yeah, you don't have to do it that way.
It's a butterfly.
I saw this one. This one's cute. Almost made me go buy it
That
when I
is
saw
it.
this one.
Do I just...
Yep, just pull.
I just pull it out. There it is. Look at that. Oh, you love this. It's green.
It's cute, isn't it?
Isn't it pretty? It's a stitch marker. I mean, it's a stitch marker advent calendar. Can you see how pretty that little green butterfly is?
And it's on a very nice big.
And a big old, I love big old rings.
So they have the, look, you can even, it's even got a picture underneath. Oh, it's got the logo, their name on the back of it. That's pretty cool. That means it's
that's
actually
easy.
made for them.
Awesome. I'm so excited.
So, yeah.
Now, I got to open one. I'll try to post it. I won't be able to do it every day.
No, just
I mean, I won't do more than 2 or 3 at a time.
your day is generally Thursday, so
Yeah, Thursdays I can do
just
things.
if you got to do 7 on a Thursday, do 7 on a Thursday.
I will, but I'll show y'all because it's been 2 months since people did this for real. And that is so pretty.
I know.
I'm so
I told you.
impressed.
I almost bought after the first one. I was like, I should have bought one of these.
This is pretty.
I was worried about the blue and the yellow. I wasn't too thrilled about
Yeah.
like this. It's cute. Don't get me wrong. This is not my color scheme or anything like
No.
that. So it was like, oh well, if they're all gonna kind of look like that, I don't want it. But
It's really pretty. I'm real excited, y'all. This is so pretty.
here, you should put them all in the
I should
tin.
put them in the tin. Okay.
I think you just pull it out, but you could rip it if you wanted to.
Oh, okay. Here.
In the tin.
Okay, and then I'll put the butterfly back in here so we can remember that number 1 was a butterfly.
There you go.
How cool is this?
Perfect.
I'm so excited. It's my first Advent. I've never done an Advent before. Of any kind. Really, seriously. We didn't do them when I was a kid. And,
May 6th.
yeah. Is that when I ordered it or when I got it?
No, when you ordered it.
Y'all.
Because it came in November. If
Yeah,
I remember correctly.
because it came at least a month before I was supposed to start opening it.
So she had time to get ready.
I just didn't. I forgot. I put it down somewhere in Shell World, and I didn't find it till December 10th. And y'all, my room is it's such a wreck. It's oh my God! Look at the shadow of my hair.
I like
Sorry.
it. It's cute.
My hair. Oh my. Okay.
I think
All I have left is WANNADOS.
that's kind of all I have left too. But I think that we should tell everybody about our friend and her new adventure. Caitlin,
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. What do you think?
Yeah.
So,
She's going to tell you.
Yeah, and I'll let me turn my volume down just in case I want to make sure. So one of the girls that used to work with us, she was a biology teacher, Caitlin, and I'm going to tell you it's Caitlin Floyd because this is what her name is on her thing.
Is that, she's going to use her real name?
That's what's on there. So under Two Corgis Library is what her Instagram is, and I'll kind of see if I can pull it up in here. I don't have great service in my classroom,
Maybe.
which is where we are if you didn't know yet.
I'm closer to the door.
So she has, when she left education, she's been doing all these fun adventures and trying to figure out what she wants to do. And she has decided to write a book, fantasy novel. Hey, it did pull up for you faster. Goodness. That should be all at the top.
Okay, I'll just hand it to you and you figure it out.
So here's her Instagram stuff, Two Corgis Library. She's got these adorable,
Beautiful corgis.
look at them. This is Waffles on this side and Niffler on the other. How cute they are.
Waffles is a girl, Niffler's a boy.
And she's done, she does book reviews and posts it with like pictures of her corgis because, again, Two Corgis Library.
Yeah, and we're all huge Sarah J. Maas fans. Those of you, or Maas. Is it Maas or Maas?
I say Mass, but
Okay, Sarah J. Maas.
But it could be Moss. Nobody knows.
Matter of fact, that's the
the,
Throne of Glass series.
I am so sorry, guys. I just realized I hit the microphone.
Oops, she did. Sorry. This is from the Throne of Glass. So, and her newest book just came out yesterday, day before yesterday, on the 30th.
30th, yep.
And
So
Caitlin's already finished it.
Of course she
took the day off and stayed home and read
read the book, yes. So she is writing a book called The Eyes of Horus, which is about Egyptian gods. I have not spent too much time looking at exactly what it is. I've been excited for her.
Yes.
But it's supposed to release spring of
March.
is that what she said? March?
I thought so. It was spring of 2024.
Yeah, that's all I know so far. But
She's
it could be March.
getting published.
I know, it's crazy.
It's so exciting.
Yes. So, I just thought we should share that with you guys because we all kind of have these nerdy tendencies and something about, Egyptian gods might be your thing. So check out Two Corgis Library on Instagram and see her book reviews and all her posts about her upcoming book. Like, we're so excited for her. Like,
This is really cool.
Yes. So we're expecting advance copies, Caitlin, just so you know. We
Yeah. Advance copies. Book dedication.
Yeah,
just
that
a
would
little thing.
be nice. Yeah.
We're just kidding.
We really are. We are. But so that's one of the exciting things happening in our life. I guess that has happened in the last 2 weeks, hasn't it? We've learned about that. She's done it.
This is the best stuff ever.
It's so great. It's so great.
It's so cool.
We should do a tutorial video.
I guess we should. I could save that for a video. In the meantime, Laura Nelkin has put out some great tutorial videos on how to use this cord. She's so excited about it, she sends it out with all of her kits now.
Oh gosh, that's amazing.
But she's showing how to use it for provisional cast on and all kinds of things. So she, matter of fact, rewrote one of her baby patterns to tell you in the pattern, her baby sweater patterns, to use the cord.
Oh, that's nice.
As a cast on.
Yeah.
So and how to hold stitches and all that kind of stuff. This stuff's Merkle. It's Merkle stuff.
It is Merkle.
Merkle stuff.
We do have a new video out that I posted. So
she's so good. Her so technological.
I made a reel.
She did.
First of all, we do have a TikTok, everybody.
Surprise!
I have no idea why, but there's it tells me that I'm having privacy issues with our account. Like, I try to let it duet. I think, I know it sounds terrible. I've never on TikTok, but apparently duet's a thing on TikTok as well as it is on Instagram. But it says I can't do that because of privacy stuff. So I have no idea what's going on there. But you should be able to find us if you look us up. Knitistry Nerds. It's all the same. I think it's knitistry.nerds because I don't know. It's linked below.
Do I even have TikTok?
Let's do that. I had to download it because of Rachel sending me TikToks and I wanted them. And then Emily sends them to us.
Yeah, I have them because Sarah sends them to me.
So we have it, and I made us an account and I put our videos on there. And the reason I did it, Instagram has a 90-second time limit for your videos, right?
Yeah.
TikTok has a 10-minute limit. If you make it on TikTok and send it to Instagram, you can make it as long as up to 10 minutes long. So that's really the biggest reason why I did it. But our newest video is how I do the Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off. So it's on there. Go check it out.
We have 2 followers.
Yes, one of them is me. I don't know. The other one's
Now
new.
I have 3.
Yes, 3 followers.
Now I have 3 because I just started following it.
Go check that out just for for fun. I'm gonna start putting as many as I can on there.
Lisa Greer, thank you, Lisa Greer.
Thank you, Lisa. Yeah,
there's 3
videos.
TikToks
Look,
on there.
there's 6 views on that one. You must have watched it.
Yay. I did twice.
But really, it's just so that I can post longer videos on Instagram because we both use Instagram, and I think a lot of our followers use Instagram.
Yeah. Plus, if we put on Instagram, it goes on Facebook.
Facebook. So it's another social media tool. If you want, you don't have to follow us if you don't want to. But we are there if you find us. Well, I mean, I'm doing all the stuff, but you know, it's all good.
I don't know how to do any of it.
And we are working very, very hard getting our website up and going into a consistent
posting and using it and doing it that way, because we want to do our giveaways on it, and we want to hopefully do our D-stashes on it. So that's what she is working on. I provide ideas.
She does. She does a great job with that.
And moral support.
So, if you've already made an account on her website, thank you so much. I am so sorry about how terrible that looked. I looked at it today and it was like, oh, it's bad. It was bad. It was bad. I made it look better. I fixed it.
Look better.
So I would love, if you are on the website looking around, something looks wrong, just send us a quick email. I think you can even message us on the website. We get an email notification as well. So we might not reply immediately because of work and all of that kind of stuff. But if you see a page or something that's out of whack,
or a link is broken or
please
something,
let us know. Because I'm trying to catch everything, but Wix set the page up automatically, and there are pages on there that I'm not sure that we have. So if you find something is off, let me know. I'm working on there's some text in there that's extremely small, and I spent about an hour today trying to figure out how to fix it, and I can't. So I'm gonna contact some help on that one. Hopefully Sarah can help me. Sarah, please.
My daughter, who's got her own photography business, has been using Wix for a while, so I'm hoping that she's done other people's websites too.
So she might be able
so she might be able to answer the questions, or at least maybe know somebody or where to go to find answers. So that's what we're hoping will work.
So check it out. I will show you that we do have a community section. So this is the one on my phone. So it looks like this. Let me go to the home.
Is that on the blog, on the website?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me just... what is going on? Okay, here is the homepage. And then the 3 bars has share your project. If you're on the website on your computer, it's just across the top. So you'll see it there. But if you hit share your project, we have a section for shared projects. And Nicole has already shared one on there. Check it out. How cute. This was her...
Far Point.
Thank you.
Shawl by Vanessa Smith.
Vanessa Smith, yes.
Vanessa Smith.
So she did hers on there. And so Nicole has that post on there. She has an account, has a picture put in there. You can go look at it. You can love it or like it and write a comment. Our social media besides TikTok is posted at the bottom. You can subscribe to see when new things are posted. But I could really use your help.
Because I'm no help. Zero, not.
Just let me know, because it is... I don't know. Those of you who've tried to sign in, I can kind of show you how terrible it looks. It's not even... Like, now it looks pretty. Like, you can see everything. It looks good. There's even a create account button that's not small enough on there, but... So, and that's another thing. It's like the app version and the one on my computer...
are different.
It tries. It does try to, like, fix itself. I know it does. But,
yeah.
So, yeah. Please check out our website. join us if you want to have some updates, but we are working on getting that all up to date, going as fast as possible, and using that more often because we
want to make it the center.
Yes.
Like we could post our videos on there too.
Yeah.
I mean, like your
the tutorials.
Yes. That's the word.
So of course we'll always post on YouTube, and we'll probably still post on Instagram, stuff like that. But our website's a great place to put that kind of stuff too, and having it all in a general location for
That'd be good.
All of our blog posts, all of our tutorials, all of our videos. I think it'll be good. So yeah. All right, now we're into WANNADOS. I need to open them.
I need to restrain myself here and not show all 40,000 of them that I've got pulled up.
Well, you can show as many as you want because I don't think I have very many. I do have some. All the ones we found yesterday.
Oh, we did.
I knocked the table.
We told you that we had a faculty meeting yesterday where we were all together. And one of our Spanish teachers, whom I have known forever. When he was in high school, he worked at the after-school program, and my children, he was their after-school counselor, after-school worker, and they called him Mr. Clayton. And so, I mean, I've known him forever since he was in high school, and he's wonderful. He's got beautiful children. I can't believe that his oldest child is 8th or 9th grade. Is he here yet? No, I think he's 8th grade still. 8th grade. I can't believe. I remember when he was born. I can't believe he's going to be here next year. Anyway, his oldest girl, the one in the middle, Eliza, has developed a thing about. Say it.
Axolotl. There it is.
Axolotl.
I don't know.
Axolotl is what the Texas woman said when she saw axolotls.
They're super cute. Here, let me pull up a picture of an axolotl.
And but apparently she's got a thing for him, and her birthday's beginning of April, and she won't ever see this. I don't know why I'm hesitating. She won't ever see this, although she is learning how to crochet, and he wants us to make.
Look how cute they are.
A squishy, a crocheted or knitted, whatever, axolotl, whatever, for her. So we sat there at the library yesterday, media center, and
30 minutes.
For 30 minutes, looking at patterns and giggling and cackling. She giggled, I cackled. Over the pictures of these things on Ravelry, all these different patterns, because there's a bunch, and there's this one, y'all.
It's creepy. Actually, there's several creepy ones.
But no, this one is just adorable. I think he's so funny.
No, he looks creepy.
Okay, so I gotta. Here we go. I got him.
I think he looks like Ludo from the Labyrinth. Like that, he's giving me Ludo vibes. But you're gonna have to stand up for sure. She's gonna die over here, guys. She's not gonna be able to handle it.
Look at this face. He's got eyebrow ridges.
Oh my gosh,
so bad. I gotta make this thing.
He's so
not
cute.
For Eliza, but for me.
it's creepy, and it's not creepy, and it's.
But that face is so precious.
Y'all want to see the creepy
Mine
one?
won't ever be this cute, but I really want to make that.
I need to show y'all the creepy one.
Oh, well, you'll have to find it. I did not save the creepy one.
I mean, I sent it to Rachel so I could pull it up.
I saved some really cute ones. So see, here's a couple. Here's a couple more that are potential. Okay, I can't get my brightness is too high.
Turn it down.
I know better. Okay, let's try that. There, you can see them now. And so those are cute little ones. And then there's this great big huge one that I think I'm going to start with him. I'm going to make this great big huge one so she's got a big stuffy to hang out with. But I just think those are so cute.
This one is a hat.
But one more time. Let me show the dude. Here's the dude. Look at the eyebrow ridges. Is he not just the cutest? Oh my God, he's gorgeous. He's got, and it shows in the pattern where you use a dog brush to comb the fur out and make it fuzzy wuzzy.
She's so excited, guys.
Yeah, this is so excited. This weekend I'm gonna go to Joann's and Michael's. I'm gonna find me some fuzzy pink yarn. I'm gonna go to town with my axolotls. I'll make me some axolotl. I've got to have that thing with the eyebrow ridges. Oh my God.
So this one is a hat.
Oh, God, that thing.
If
Are you going to show the other picture?
I am.
Okay,
So let me start with that because I feel like that is a good place to like put this in your mind before we go. If you've ever seen the Dark Crystal, there's a point where they're using this 6Cs. Gosh, I can never say it. The Gelflings are the other ones, and it's the 6Cs.
I haven't seen it in over 20 years.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you hadn't seen it ever, and I was
No,
I've
I've seen it. I just haven't seen it over 20 years.
That's one of I need to tell Rachel, that's another one of those phrases that we use, like, in the movie phrases.
That
Yes,
we all the time.
Gelfling, yes. Like, that's one that we do all the time, too.
Yeah. They're strange.
Yes, we are, and we are proud of
That's
it.
why we're such good friends.
We want to know your movie quotes, too, by the way. What's the ones you always say? So this is the point where they are draining the life force with the crystal from the Gelflings. I don't know that these are Gelflings at this point because they've drained the life out of all of them, maybe?
I don't remember.
Don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch to be completely honest.
It's been
But
a
this
long
is
time since I watched The Dark Crystal.
that's exactly what I thought of when I saw this. His life force is gone. I don't think it's. I can't show that somebody's face, but like
This is a headgear. This is a hat.
here. This is the pattern.
That's the official pattern picture.
What?
Somebody so that you can dress up like an axolotl.
That Gelfling has no life force left. Here it is. Look.
This is why we got tickled.
It's terrible.
I'm sorry if that's your pattern that you're watching this.
I think it's wrong.
It's a well done pattern. It's really cute. It'd be cute on kid.
Like when it's on. Look at when it's on.
When it's on a head.
Adorable.
But sitting there all
Cute, right? Absolutely
It's cute
adorable.
there,
but then you see, it looks like somebody skinned somebody. Just sucked all the skin off.
Okay.
Gotta stop. Whew, gotta stop.
Oh, so we're going to be crocheting axolotls.
So there was a ton. Here was one that we both liked, the ice cream one.
Oh yeah, the ice cream one.
Look at the ice cream one.
His name's Scoop. And he's colored like mint chocolate chip. I mean, it's just funny. I'm sorry, it's just funny.
So if you need a good laugh, there's some adorable axolotl stuffies on Ravelry. This one's got cacti
ears.
for ear, or for the fuzzies, I guess. Antennae.
That's so funny.
But
Oh, I
So
got
we
the
spent-
yawns. I'm sorry, y'all. I got the yawns.
we spent a good time yesterday just laughing.
Just looking at axolotls. But I'm going to make that great big one first. I'm going to make the great big one first. I'm going to put bigger eyes on it, though. And fuzzies. Fuzzy yarn on the spikies.
Yes. And you looked up Appa from The Last Airbender. There were some cute Appas too.
I may have to do an Appa, too, because I absolutely adore. He's the flying bison in the Last Airbender cartoons.
It's super, like, they had some really good ones with, like, good fuzzy on them, using, like, the fur or the, let's see, what else? No, I think it was just the fur, like,
The
ones.
fun fur.
The fun fur, yeah.
Yeah, fun fur type stuff. Okay.
All right. I don't have very many wanna-dos, I'm sorry.
Well, let's talk about, where is it now?
Excuse me.
Oh, there's the Appa. I saved the Appa ones too, but I won't make y'all suffer through any more toys. There we go.
APPA, if you want to go look it up.
APPA. All right, where is Caitlin's new?
Oh, I just had it. Did I pull it open?
Caitlin
I did
Hunter.
not pull it open. I am so sorry. Let me see. I can pull it open. Patterns? Or not.
I must have closed it. It's not in my already open ones, but here's one that I want to do.
Go for that, and I'll
I'm
pull
going to
it
do
up.
this one while you do that. Catherine Clark, who is Brooklyn General. She does all those gorgeous patterns for Brooklyn General yarn shop. And Lobby and Amy was in her booth at Vogue Knitting this past weekend, Vogue Knitting Live. And this is her latest pattern, and I am so in love with this thing. I'm waiting for her to come out with a kit so I can really try to, well, here we go. I don't know where it went. There it is. All right, that's the back of it. It's called the Campfire Bandana, Caitlin Clark. And that's part of it. But, okay, which way am I going? I'm backwards. There it is, the front part of it. There. Right there. That is so stinking pretty. I can't quit looking at it. I keep looking at it and staring at it, and I sent it to her. I think I've sent it to her twice, actually.
You have.
And it's just so gorgeous. Yeah. And it's in Lobby Enemy yarns.
Is this Awilda? Is that what it is? Awilda? Awilda?
I have no idea how to say it.
Awilda.
Yeah, it's Caitlin Hunter.
Caitlin Hunter's new.
Boylan Knitworks, her new one that she just released day before yesterday, I want to say, Tuesday.
And there's some detailing on that yoke.
It's no more than 2 colors in a row, and it's supposed to be relatively simple color work.
It looks repeatable. Like you could do it again more
I
times
want to
if you
do
wanted.
it like Southwestern Native American jewelry colorway. Like I want to do it in a turquoise background with white and black and coral, orange, red. I want it to look like it's beaded, because that's what it looks like to me. It just strikes me as like inlay jewelry, beaded jewelry. Matter of fact, I have a pair of earrings. There we go. I'm going to pull those earrings out because they're inlay and with all the different colors, and I'll just match those colors.
Do that way.
When I pick colors for it. But it just captivates me. It's simple color work, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And why are all those people coming into school?
Oh, there's something tonight.
Sorry, I got distracted.
There's something happening tonight.
Yeah, there's always something going on.
Always. Let's see. Did you see this one?
No.
So this is I think that's Camry, right?
Yeah,
okay,
Camry
Cutler. The sunset sweater. And then look at this color work.
That is gorgeous.
This is a pretty one.
I have not seen that. You did not send that to me.
I did not. Oh, it's on the top. It's on the bottom. So the top is pretty. Oh, you could do that if it's top
And on
down.
the sleeves.
And on the sleeves, it's cute. You could do it if it's top down. You could do a vroom with it for a little bit. I bet.
Yeah. Just go zoom.
Let's see. Oh, this one's cute. Look at the gray.
Ooh, that's pretty too. I like those.
Why have I not sent you this one?
I don't know.
Today's the day I saw it. It was
well, that
first
would be like-
published January 30th of this year, so
2 days ago.
2 days ago. But yeah, it's super cute. Like I like that one. Oh, this one's look at how much work, how much details in that one. So they're super cute. I like it.
That is cute.
It is worsted, so it's I'm sure it's a pretty quick knit,
Yeah.
which we both adore. Pretty quick knits.
Pretty quick knits. Love a pretty quick knit.
All right, your turn.
What else? Caitlin's we talked about. The campfire bandana. All right. The 2 others I've got actually are the ones I'm talking about doing. Wait a second. Okay. Talking about color work sweaters. This one just came out in December. Junko Okamoto.
Yeah.
Is that how you say your
Yeah,
name?
that's the way I would say it.
Junko. It's called Tanaka, and it's a bulky weight, so I'm probably not gonna knit it unless I change the gauge on stuff on it. But I just thought it was really, really pretty. I like it reminds me of what's Silicican? Is that how you say them? Northwestern Native American type tribes. I just love that color work. I think that's so pretty.
It's pretty.
And it looks like it'd be good for a beginner.
I don't know what this is. It just showed up, but it looks like
Oh, I kind of like that. She keeps finding new things.
this is what I do.
Yeah,
This one's cute.
that's really cute.
The original one, even the first one I saw was kind of like, oh, that's Michele.
Oh, that's
Not the
pretty.
hot pink
Not the
part,
hot pink part,
obviously,
but
but
that's
like-
really pretty.
I could see you doing something stark, crazy, bright with a dark background.
Yeah.
Which I think you have yarn for. Actually, I know you have yarn for.
I got yarn for everything. I have yarn for everything. Speaking of which, oh come on, why is this not moving over? Okay, these are the 4 colors that Dinah's is in. Let me find. I have it over here. Okay,
She has a thing.
I have
she
a
wants
thing.
to tell you about.
I want to do the Soho Square. Jackie Rose. Let me pull up her pictures of it. So Soho Square by Jackie Rose, and this are pictures of her. It's in 3 different sizes. There's a little bitty one called a wink, and then a medium-sized one, and there's a great big one. It's really, I'm sure you've seen it. They've been all over Instagram and all the knitting circles and stuff like that. I'm trying to find a picture of it laid out flat. She seems to have trouble with doing that. Okay, there's one picture of it where you can see, basically you have, okay, think square, diagonal. The bulk of one side is one color. The bulk of the other triangle is a contrasting color. And then there's two stripes that go through both of them that form the angle, that make the right angle. And it's two colors, right? So on Jackie's right here, she's got a light gray and a caramel color as the two big triangles, and then black and that orangey color as the two stripes. And see how the stripes they switch. If it's black and orange coming this way, then it's orange and black going the other way. And there's right now 182 different projects posted on Ravelry that are out that have been done and posted so far. The one that's really appealing to me is Dinah Moore's from A Knitting Place. We refer to her in her podcast and her store all the time. It's up in New York. Okay, now this is actually a good picture of one so that you can see the colorway. This is one of the smaller ones. Okay, that's too bright, Kessler. Come on, fix this. Reduce your brightness. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. So you can see what I'm talking about with the triangles and the stripes in the middle that flip. All right, Dinah's, though, here's the colors she used. These are the colors she used. So that the brownish coppery color and that dark denim are her triangles, and then the pink and orange are the stripes. And there's not really, you can kind of see it there where it's a shot of her working on the colors. There's a picture of her in her Instagram account. There's some good pictures, and then this is a picture of her wearing it with her Dunkin' Donuts cup that is coordinating. I think that's the funniest picture. I love that. Cute. And there's pictures of her. She wore it Saturday to Vogue Knitting Live, and so there's pictures of her wearing it when she went. But I just think that is such. I need a project I can do without thinking too much about it. That's highly portable, and I love that stripy color blocking, whatever you want to call it, look. So I had some yarns, just a few. One or two that I'm considering. Actually, no, I decided on my main colors for the two big triangles. And I went stash diving, peeps. I did.
I told you we're trying.
Trying real hard. Okay. Where's the other one of those? There they go. These are 50 gram balls. So 100 grams of each one. Can you see that this is kind of a taupe? It has some tonality to it. And this is just a black stroll from Knit Picks. This is from Coop Knits. It's a sock yarn. Everything's 75, 25 wool and nylon. But so that's the two triangles. So it's the bulk of the square is going to be black and taupe. Okay, black and taupe, these colors. So then I've got options. So I was thinking about Dinah's and the hot pink and orange. And I have hot pink and orange. I'm not going to wear hot pink and orange. Oh, thank you. I'm just not going to wear hot pink and orange because that sounds wrong. But I would wear.
It looks better on screen.
It does. A fuchsia and a rust as the two stripes coming through. So it's mostly those two colors, then just a little bit of these that are going to be running through. So that's one option. We'll call that A.
Option A.
That's option A. And then, where did it go?
Which way did it go, George?
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, well, you got the...
Uh-oh. Follow the string. Oh, it went across the floor.
Traveling yarn here.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys. I bet you that was loud. I'm
sorry.
so
Did you just whack on something again?
No, I just ran my sparkling water can across the
Okay.
countertop and it squeaked.
And then I have
I like that better, I think. But it's more muted.
It is more muted, except for that. That thing is bright.
Yeah, but if it's just a stripe that's going through, it's not going to be as...
Yeah, well, I mean, there'll be wide stripes, but it's really just that little bit. I'm trying to squish it down so it doesn't jump out at you. But so there's this greeny yellow color and teal, aqua, turquoise, somewhere in those ranges.
Yep.
But there's that. I think, looking at it on camera, I think I like these better.
Yeah, those look better on camera than they did like in this harsh
I
lighting.
think I like that.
I think it would look good.
Okay, so I'm voting for color A.
What do y'all
But
think?
if you want to comment, let me know if this will be combo A. There's combo B. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. That's one of the gonna happen soon because I think that will be good for having travel knitting.
I don't think I talked about this last time, did I?
I don't.
Lento?
No.
Okay, so this is Lento by Joanne Hitala?
Your guess is as good as mine.
It's a cute sweater.
It
It's
is
just
a
a
cute
plain
sweater.
sweater.
It's at Raglan, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Because that's one that Tracy from the Grocery Girls
Yeah.
has made. It's got different collar options. You can make it a folded over collar or a top.
Oh, cute. Yeah, I didn't even
You
know.
can change the collar, I think.
I just thought it'd be a very nice...
I think that's the one she's been talking about. She talks about, I think it's the Lento she talks about, that she uses as a base for Raglan sweaters.
I mean, it seems like a good NASCAR.
Oh, that does. Yeah, see, that one was a folded over collar.
Yep. This one.
Yeah.
So I bet it is.
Yeah, I think that would work. Oh, that's pretty. I love a creamy colored traditional sweater.
Nice sweater, yeah.
like
All
that.
these look folded. I'm trying to see if there's one that's not. That one's... I don't think that one is.
I don't know.
It's hard to tell. That one is.
They're pretty. I love a basic raglan.
So there's
I
the
love
structure.
a basic raglan.
Again, I need something that's...
Broom, broom.
Because all my stuff is not right now.
Yeah, I need something that I can. I mean, the poncho's doing that for me right now, but it's gonna soon get too bulky for me to carry back and forth to school.
Mm-hmm.
I need something I can zip in and out with.
Because Marigold has the lace section.
Yeah.
Spice Market has some craziness in it. Where's my Comfort Fade Cardi? That's what I need to pull out.
There you go.
Where does she run off to?
She's here somewhere. And don't you leave her at school?
Yeah, but I think I took her home over break.
Oh, that's right. She's in the back of the green car. She's in the back of the Element.
Back of the Element.
She's in the back of the
That's
Element.
why I haven't seen her, because I've been in the Element since I got my new car.
She's in the back of the Element.
I still love my car, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. It's an amazing car.
She loves that car. We all love that car. All right, well, I'm looking for, okay.
Got more? I think I'm...
Well, I've already talked about this as a WANNADO. The artist, you know, the one by Natasha Hornsby. If you follow
oh, yeah.
Melissa from Sonder Yarn, she just finished hers, and it's gorgeous in completely different colors. Dinah Moore's doing one, again, in completely different colors. And I've seen several online in more muted tones. I mean, I've seen real striking combinations. Melissa's is very striking. I really like hers. But again, trying to use up work from stash, and I know that I like muted colors better.
We haven't done
That's
this yet.
what I
so-
wear. Oh, we haven't, have we?
I'm so sorry.
All right, so
Should we do it? She's using stash yarn.
I'm using stash. Yay, Michele! It's our applause button. I just love the applause button. Okay, so
We have to use it. It's fun.
the artist shawl. You have your main color that's the texture knitting up here, and it occurs during color work too, which is mosaic. All right, so this is, I've got all linen quill from Pearl Soho. This is, okay, it's 50% fine Highland wool, 35% alpaca, 15% linen.
That'll be warm.
Yeah. So I'm using fingering weight. The pattern calls for sport. I'm using
Oh.
fingering.
You could adjust.
So it's lighter weight.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be the main color. It has a name, twig brown. So it's kind of a grayish brown kind of color. And then these are going to be my 4. Okay, there you go. Let's get the ends that don't have paper, Michele. Boop. Okay. And then these are going to be the 4 colors. with it. I'm going for muted instead of high contrast. I'm going for more muted, but you still got contrast.
That's pretty.
There's still contrast.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be really pretty.
I think so too.
So
This is soft, by the way, guys.
it's very soft. That alpaca just really softens it.
There's
right
not
up.
the scratchiness of that you usually
You don't,
get with
and
linen.
you can't feel the linen. You can't. You can just see where the linen is because of the way it takes dye. But I think that's what this is going to be.
I think it's a great
I
idea.
mean, I'm positive
It's
that's what this is going to be. I think I'm going to cast it on pretty quick. If it was already skeined up, it'd probably already be on the needles. But I haven't put it on there, and it's in my chip basket from Fiber Hustle.
You got that
I
one
got
recently,
this
in the past
fall.
year or so.
I got this fall, this past fall. Okay. My goodness,
I'm out. I'm done.
I'm too. I mean, I could think of several other things that I want to do, but that's it for
Oh, I'm
now.
sure
These are
there's
the most. These two shawls and that sweater, the striped sweater, are all really in the forefront of my mind. So as soon as I get Deepdene done, I'll be working on the color work, mystery yoke along, and those two shawls
I'm probably gonna cast something on news here pretty soon.
and that
just
sweater,
so you
the
know.
striped sweater. So there we go.
Yeah. I've got the itch to cast on everything.
Yeah,
Like
that's what all this is about.
that's really what's going on. Is we have the itch. We did whips for 2.5 months, and now we're like, ooh, what can we cast on now?
Yeah, the Wippies are wearing out. I need something new.
It's terrible, isn't it? Like we're just
Okay.
bad.
I gotta finish this test knit,
You gotta finish testing it.
which is supposed to be done
Make a
this
deal
weekend.
with yourself. Make a deal with yourself. If you finish the test knit,
And I
Then
cast
you can-
all the things on.
buy some yarn.
I just did. It'll be arriving at 4 skeins showing up for that
You
striped
can buy
sweater.
more. You can buy more.
Hey, okay. I was going to order Pearl Soho to do that
Mm-hmm.
Soho square, and she told me I couldn't.
I just told you you didn't need it.
And
That's
she
all
kept
I
saying,
told
no
you.
more yarn. No yarn.
you don't
need
need
it.
any more.
Stay away from Pearl Soho.
And then
So
sure,
I stash dived and found. I think
I
I'm
think
going to
you
be
did.
happy with it.
I think you will too.
I really do. I like the rust and pink, I think.
I think that's what we need to do for each other. It's like before you go buy yarn, check your
in.
stash.
Yeah.
Because yes, I want to go buy the yarn because it's like, what can I get that I would love with this? But first, we should telling each other check your stash because
Michele, get your stash organized so that you can check it.
your stash.
Because
It's like those checking the cash commercials. Check your stash.
That's right, because I go head first in one of them big barrels, I might not come out. Yeah.
It's all still piled.
Well,
Laundry
it's in
basket.
barrels. It's in big laundry barrels. But yeah, I got to do something about this.
We keep getting funny looks at the people walking by.
I know they can see us sitting here talking at this setup.
Yeah.
So
It's funny.
that's
It's fine.
okay. That's okay. My hair's all over the place. I'm thinking about cutting it all off.
Just to take a beazer to it. Just
Cut
shave
this
it.
shade, this short. I already cut my bangs. I might just whack the whole thing off.
Need a haircut.
It grows really fast.
It takes forever to like schedule and then go out and get it done.
I don't even have anybody to go to right now because Keisha's not really.
I can give you
doing
my
hair
girl's
much.
stuff, but she's in TR.
Yeah, I don't want to go to TR to get my hair done. Another town, Traveler's Rest.
Sorry, yes, Traveler's Rest.
Traveler's
Traveler's
It's
Rest.
up the road,
It's not that
and
far.
we just call
from
it
here.
TR. If you're from TR, you call it Tiara.
Tiara.
Tiara. We're just babbling. At
We
this point.
are.
We're
We
just
need to-
babbling.
we need to
We need to
cut
wrap
it.
it up. All right, guys, let us know.
Of all of that questions we asked, if you made it this far, thank you for joining in and keeping up with us and answering our questions because we absolutely love it. Was there anything else that we needed to like announce or ask or do? Do we have everything?
My
We
brain
still didn't
hurts.
think of the name
I've been trying. It's in the back of my head.
for. They're probably screaming at us right now,
Probably.
which is kind of like our future. They're screaming at our future selves, but it's not snag, but it's kind of like
No, it's a technical term.
it is. Yeah. I've been trying to think of this the whole time. It's been. It's
I have
like,
two.
There's a name the other day that we struggled with.
Surface tension.
Oh.
Surface tension is what I
Yes.
was trying to
That's
think of.
it, yep.
Surface tension.
Yep. The surface.
Surface tension.
Exactly what it is.
It's exactly what it is. It has to do with slip and coefficient of friction of the different
Mm-hmm.
materials. It's actually probably more applicable to liquids, and that's where we used it in chemistry more than in chemical labs. Was talking about the surface tension. Like that's why you can bounce things off the surface of water because there's a certain tension amongst the molecules. It has to do with hydrogen bonding and all that good kind of stuff. But
we'll move on.
we'll move on from there. Didn't mean to turn
yes.
this into a lecture, but surface tension is what I was trying to think.
It's all about
because that's how it's talking about the slip between the material of your needles and the yarn.
Yep.
So like that's why bamboo needles are a pain in the butt in certain yarns, but then you can use it without any hesitation on something slippery like cotton. Mm-hmm. Like cotton on bamboo needles is a dream for me. I love that combination because when I use cotton on slick metal needles, it's just shoop, shoop. I'm dropping stitches every which way but loose. So the driftwood like a licky lookies, and
added a new one in there.
yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Leaky likey Lucas.
The licky likey lookies help my Whoopies slide better. I mean, not slide too much. So I love using those when I'm knitting on anything that's slightly slippery yarn or very slippery yarn. Bamboo is my favorite for really slippery.
Is it?
Yeah.
But carbones are pretty good.
Carbons, yeah, I love my carbons. Carbons. For that middle of the road stuff. But really, not snaggy, that's not the word, but draggy wools, they have a lot of grab. They have a pretty high surface, coefficient of friction. A lot of grab to them. I need metal with that. I need something that slips.
The lantern moons are good too for
the ebony.
The ebony, yeah.
So nice. So
many
nice.
yarns.
But
so many
it just sometimes a project's not going the way you want a project to go. I mean, it's not feeling good while you're working it. Try changing your needles material. Changing from one metal to another is not going to help. But
there's your next blog post.
Okay, there's a blog post about surface tension and coefficient of friction. I mean, it has to do with how easily does it slip, and it makes a huge difference. It really does. It does, and it can save a project from the frog pond.
If you knit with one type of material and then you change, like in the middle for some reason you change to something else, you can actually see where your knitting changes.
Your gauge changes. Yeah, your gauge can change on it. So. Simply just because, not anything you're doing, but just because it slips differently. Yep. The yarn slips differently, the stitch across your needle, depending on the material. It's chemistry and physics, but it's important.
Are things.
It makes knitting enjoyable, or it can make it frustrating if it's not a good match.
Yes, it can.
And so sometimes that's all it is how the old plastic needles. I still have one or two pair of the old plastic circular needles. I mean, antique, ancient. They're older than I am. I keep them just so I have them. Nothing slides well on those needles.
No, they've not.
And but I still have them just cause. Just cause.
Vintage,
like me.
Oh. All right.
I have a sign in my classroom that two girls ages ago made for me. It says, "I'm not old, I'm vintage." And I was
cute.
10. How long ago did they graduate? 5 years ago, something like that. Feels like forever. It really does. Okay.
All right, everybody.
We're done. It's been an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah. So, all right, everyone. Knit periodically.
Bye-bye. See you soon.